Amid the global tariff war, it is surprising to find that the United States and China are also buying a lot of chips, a fact that defies conventional wisdom. In less than half a month after Trump imposed tariffs, the U.S. urgently exempted electronic products and chips. In fact, the U.S. imports a large number of chips from China every year and sometimes even exports more chips to China. If the exemption is delayed, it will directly affect the supply chain of U.S. technology companies. Why does an American buy so many chips from China? Isn't Chinese chip worse than American chip? Let's discuss this next. The U.S. has recently granted emergency exemptions for electronic products, including data processors, computers, communication devices, displays and modules, and semiconductors, which account for 23% of the total import value of these products in the U.S. When discussing semiconductors, it's important to mention chips. The chips exported to the U.S. include those from European and American brands with packaging and testing facilities in China, as well as a large number of chips from Taiwan, the Philippines, and Thailand, which are shipped to mainland China via Hong Kong. Because of the supply chain adaptation, even American brands have to buy back chips from China, and some of them are Chinese local brands. Many of the chips China exports to the United States are relatively low-end products, mainly mature process analog chips, which are very cheap and have good performance. Due to low cost and low price, they are very popular in the American market. Unexpectedly, the tariffs have encouraged American technology companies to consider cheaper alternatives from China. Many Chinese brands, especially generic analog chips, are cheaper than their American and European counterparts, even with a 125% tariff. What progress has China's domestic chip supply chain made in recent years? Northern Huachuang's etching machines now achieve an etching accuracy of 1 nanometer and have been integrated into SMIC's 5-nanometer production line. The localization rate of 28 nanometer photoresist has surpassed 40%, and Shengbang has covered 5,200 analog chips. Awei Electronics audio power amplifier chips hold an 82% market share. China's self-sufficiency rate for automotive-grade chips has increased to 10%. Mobile phone touch chips account for 30% of the global market. Digital isolators hold 35% of the market, and photovoltaic inverter chips hold 50% of the market. SMIC's 14-nanometer yield has surpassed 98%. While the substitution rate of Chinese brand chips is increasing, advanced processes below 14 nanometers still heavily rely on external technology. High-end chips, particularly in AI computing power, have yet to compete on the international stage. However, with the current development pace, significant changes are expected in a few years. See you next time. Bye.